Okay, I wanted to show you really quick what I did this year. I made packets for the students, and I have the colors that we're using for the body parts of the crayons. You could just get a new pack of crayons, but I had extra to use. I put a pencil and a ruler because I had them, and I made a smaller map that fits in here. It's 8.5 by 11, but I think it'll work. And this is the oils notebook that I told you about. Just the cover, and then each of the pages for this is the student book, and then a blank page to make their own project, and then each section is divided by a divider, so the tutor can just say, hey, we're doing perspective, turn to pink. And my brother had binding, so I just did that. And it was much cheaper to just print the cover on cardstock and put a blank piece of cardstock at the back here instead of getting the clear coverage. You could also laminate this, which I didn't think of, but that would have been a good idea. So then that's for the students, but for the tutors, I took those pages and I made each week and just printed out the instructions, and the first week I put some of the samples in case they want to make their own, and then I put each age level so it's just relevant for any tutor. Also later in the series I printed out, oh, where is it, the sample of perspective, and then also for the final project the White House. Okay, then for each of the weeks of science I did the same thing, just copying the page, making it easy for them. And for the week 7 to 12 for body, all they really need is the body parts associated with what color of crayon you want them to use, as well as I copied the page from 262 in the guide, but I thought it would be helpful to also put the pictures of where the things go, so I added that in, and I can give you that document if you would like. That was the extra thing for the one upside down image that they'll have to hang up. Also, the students are getting their body parts. I just stapled them all together, and these flip things, I don't know what they're called, are 15 cents, I think, at Walmart right now. So I grabbed a bunch of those. That way after they color and cut out, they can save them here. And then by the end they'll have a whole bunch of things to cut out their body on, or body parts. There was something else I wanted to show you. For the bins, for the home groups and the tutors, I just have supplies, which is convenient. That's all they'll need for everything art and science related for the first 12 weeks. The wipes I got at the Dollar Tree, and they are for the fingerprint week. So here I have each of the weeks. It's awesome because it all fits in this little tub, which is going to be used for another experiment. So really quick, week 1, all they need will be the Scotch tape from the supply kit, and then a pencil and these papers, which this is the most fun experiment, I think. It's really neat. Then week 2 is all the wires, and this is a paper clip, and this is floral wire I bought online. The paper clip really should work fine. It's a little hard to twist. I like to use pliers for either of them. They're both hard to twist to get it nice and tight. And then I just cut out pieces of newspaper. So all they'll need then is a bowl of water, which the bowl was in the supply kit. And the pencil is just needed to wrap it around. It really does help to wrap around the pencil. Then the magnifying glasses were from another cycle, so maybe you'd need to buy those. And I can give you this sheet. June had it in her files. See if I can do this one-handed. So let me just give you a peek. It's a place for them to mark each fingerprint on. Each piece of tape they'll just tape on there, and then they have them all when they're done. I like that idea. I forget why that paper's in there. Oh, there must be, paper for them to scribble on with their pencil that they put their fingerprint in. Week 4, I can give you the link. I bought this tubing online and just cut one for every student. You could save money and not do it for every student, just watch the tutor. Then week 5, I made each student, and this is just a black piece of construction paper, so when they scrape off the soap, which must be dried or it won't work, on the sandpaper, when it falls on here, it's easy to see it. It's harder to see it on white paper. I bought the coarse sandpaper, but this was left over from last time and worked fine, so I used a few pieces of that. I can give you the Amazon link to the sandpaper I got, but there was plenty extra. And then week 6 is just the sharpened pencils. These were at the Dollar Tree, and they'll like tape them together and poke themselves or whatever. That's really all you need. If you have any other questions, let me know.